Board Games. Today it's Chapter 5 of Betrayal Legacy, which is designed by Rob Davio and published by Avalon Hill. In this game, we're exploring a spooky old house until somebody turns traitor and tries to kill us all.
Not me.
Yeah, who would do that?
If you're watching this on YouTube and you have no idea what's going on, head over to twitch.tv/heartboardgames, just leave out the I, and you can follow along live with us as we play in real time and chat with us like all the people that are in the chat right now. And Resonil.
Hey, folks.
If you've been following along in our exploits, we've finished the prologue and 4 chapters of Betrayal Legacy. Today it's chapter 5, which is in 1830.
1830. Good year.
Okay.
Good year.
Yes. Magarty, have you played this one already? Or are you planning to play this one? Because I'm going to warn her and I'm going to warn all of you, there are spoilers.
That's right.
This is a legacy game, so that means some things might be spoiled for you if you watch.
True.
I mean, you still could.
But if you really like Betrayal and don't plan to play the Legacy, then you're in luck.
Your story might go a whole other way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're good.
Of course, you could always just pause. If you're on YouTube, you can just pause this, go play Betrayal Legacy all the way through, and then come back.
Yeah.
But make sure you start at the beginning so you'll understand what the heck's going on. So, I haven't played and don't plan to. Oh, good, you watched the marathon. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Of course.
Yes. And today we're going to try to marathon again. We're going to see how many we can get through.
Yep.
We'll be here till 11 p.m.
Till we want lunch anyway.
So we already started some of the setup, which includes passing out our calling cards and
I didn't even turn mine over yet.
putting our new person in play. Now, 3 of us were still alive from last time, if you remember. We hanged the heretic.
Killed by a bunch of witch hunting yokels.
Yes, you can guess which one was the heretic. So I'm still going to be playing my same character from episode 1. I'm still the same person. She's been alive. This is her 5th chapter. She's 167 years old. She was turned into a Viking. She hired a hell horse. She attacked a baby doll with a pitchfork and hanged the heretic. And her name is Samantha. And she's still here, still kicking.
Well, I am still Lulabelle. She hasn't had quite that long a history, but I did fight off the doll, and the doll's done. And I did outlast the heretic, and now I live to see another day at 109 years young. Lulabelle.
Awesome.
Go ahead, Joe.
I'm still married from last time, who's only a third the age of Samantha at 55 years old.
just a babe.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm an even smaller fraction of the age. At 17, my name is Guy.
Guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
or Guy.
like Guy Montauk.
Great.
All my people are named after famous traders. I don't know if y'all picked up on that yet.
Oh, yeah. Judas, Benedict. We're just...
So we do have our calling cards. I'm a medical practitioner this time. We've seen that one before. It means I can heal somebody.
I have the occultist, which means I get to add 1 on every tile that has to trait rolls on a tile that has a ghost with a ghost icon.
Nice.
Oh. I am a savage. When you make an unarmed might attack, you may lose 1 knowledge to roll 2 additional dice. Nice.
I am the hunter. I hit it before it hits me. I can use speed instead of might when making attack rolls. And if I use a speed weapon, I can use an extra die. I didn't even know weapons had a thing. When I use attack with any weapon that uses speed, well, I guess it would tell me.
Yeah, it'll tell you.
Just haven't seen it yet.
Okay, now we also need to bring the helm out. So if you could very delicately bring that out, and we need to recite our recital as well at the same time. Look at the helm, gaze upon the helm, caress the helm with your eyes. Look upon the helm and weep, weep in fear and love of the helm, in bed. So if you could just place that up there very carefully.
Or you're dead.
Okay.
Slide
Honor the
that
helm! Honor the helm!
Very, very careful. It's like old CDs. Remember when we used to have CDs?
Yeah,
Right.
don't
It'd
touch
be like,
that.
all right, don't touch that.
Or say, getting scratched anyway.
Yeah, fingerprints
Yeah.
all over.
That was sure something to enter during. Yeah, Mark, sorry about that. So we're playing Betrayal Legacy here, and we are in Chapter 5, and we had to bring out the helm. And of course, the book tells us to be very delicate with that, and also it needs to have a little chant that goes with it.
Mm-hmm.
So
y'all can thank
yours could be different.
Slivers and
Despamonite, I think.
Despamonite, yeah, it was Slivers and Despamonite. Slivers just had to in bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we've all introduced ourselves. We've all reset our values back to our base values. So we're ready to proceed on with the Legacy deck. So it says here, have the holder of the deed draw this card after you finish steps 1 of 7, which that's me. I have gone mad and have grown stronger.
Getting strong.
I have a new set of teeth just behind my other teeth. You can only see them by looking in my mirror. I see other worlds in there as well, and a girl hiding in the shadows, all signs of madness. He calls me from below. I dream of the chalice. It leads to him, but I know not how, yet. I asked the neighbors over. I planned to kill them, but that was a moment of madness. Instead, I asked them to wait in the cellars, away from me. I should ask them to leave, but I do not wish to be alone.
Oh, that's
Trader's already here.
Find and place the cellars adjacent to the basement landing and the winter bedroom adjacent to the upper landing. I've done that already.
Mm-hmm.
The deed holder loses 2 sanity and gains 2 might. I've done that already as well, which puts me critical on sanity.
Mm.
you.
All the deed holder starts on the winter bedroom. Oh, so if you could put me in the winter bedroom, please.
Yeah.
And all others start on the cellars. Do not place the inhabitant or draw event cards. Shuffle the tiles from plank 10 into the stack. I've done that already. And the new event and item cards in their decks, which I've done already. Place the farmhand into the tomb. He already is there. And place the new card with the new inhabitant. So we have a new male inhabitant in the house.
When you said the part about you getting new teeth behind your old teeth, it's like, well, I mean, you are 160 something years.
That's what happens when you're
Gotta be another set in there
167
somewhere.
years old.
You have to have that spare set at 160 something.
All right, so
The late wisdom teeth came in.
we're ready to start play, and when a player makes a haunt roll of 5+ or needs to draw an omen and there isn't one, flip this card over.
Mm-hmm.
So we are ready to begin. If I'm not mistaken, I have to start because I have the deed.
Yeah, with this in-bed thing, this sort of stuff, it makes me feel like we're reciting a fortune cookie. Because that's what you do at the end
I'll
of
go here.
fortune cookies.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
The nursery.
Make sure our Zoom's
Ooh,
working.
I wonder if there's a...
Lady here.
See if we
Oh,
can
there's a
go
person
over
in
on
there.
Yeah, and it is Bobby, the chambermaid.
Bobby.
There's not many that know this house's secrets like I do, so you can talk to her to look at the top 3 tiles and pick which one you want.
We play the original Betrayal? Yes, we played that one many times. And this is the ongoing story, so it's plays differently and so far better.
So I got the Crucifix of Banishing. It's a sacred item, which lets me attack with sanity. Target anyone on your tile, roll additional die for each ghost on your tile. Not very useful for me when my sanity is so low.
My turn, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I need to get out of the cellars.
We'll play with the camera for a second, just to zoom in. So
Well,
we'll be moving around a little bit.
Let's
There we go.
Yeah, you should
explore.
run and find Samantha. She's got extra teeth now.
Yeah.
Well,
You should go check that out.
Check that out.
let's go to the basement landing and see what's
Check out
beyond.
them teeth.
Here?
Oh, no toothbrush.
Basement. I found an underground cavern. Oh,
That's not good.
oh no.
So it says you may use a move to place your figure on the pawn tile if it has been discovered. It also says lose all moves when you enter this tile.
Okay.
But you were probably going to do that anyways because you have to draw an event.
Alright, so an event. Oh, that's ground floor. Oh, I'm in the basement. There we are. An event. An antique coffer. Engraved with
Yeah.
symbols. Am I way off? Oh, sorry.
She doesn't have
Ah.
hands.
I didn't know we're on the little.
She's like, I didn't know that we could see what the camera sees.
Yeah.
Look over
You
there.
know, you can look up. And
Yeah, I was thinking the car. All right, engraved with symbols. Make a might or knowledge roll to open the trunk. Add 1 to the result for each checkbox. There are none.
Okay, so what would you like, might or knowledge?
Knowledge at 5.
4.
4. Oh, you can't seem to get it open, and before your very eyes it fades to nothing. Was it ever even there? Lose 1 sanity and check a box above. So check the box above.
Okay. Guy?
I think I gotta head up to the ground floor
1, 2,
hallway and let's walk towards me.
3, 4.
I found the chapel. There's somebody in it.
Oh, there's someone. No, the chambermaid has moved.
Oh yes, that's the chambermaid. You're right.
Invoke. Oh, the same person you found.
Mm-hmm. So you can try to roll a sanity roll, and it might let you gain a sanity or lose a speed. But first, you're going to take
1 or
an
2.
event.
Yes, you know that.
That's outside.
Let's do the event.
Oh, not outside.
Event.
Seems so weird. That looks like an
Embers.
outside tile.
A fireplace. Warm, slightly glowing embers in this chapel. It is outside, kind of.
I know, it's weird.
You grab nearby bellows to bring it back to life. Make a knowledge roll. Knowledge is 3. Oh, this isn't gonna work.
I think it was enclosed at one time in this dilapidated chapel.
Ah, just
It's
open
like open.
roof.
Yeah.
Oh.
From the bellows oozes vile ichor. What troubles you most is how much you want to eat it.
Ugh. He's that hungry.
Lose
Gosh,
1
we'll get you
sanity.
some breakfast. Jeez, a Pete's.
Great. So I can try to make that roll
It
and
seems
lose
like
another
this
one if I
Brown,
want
we're
to.
all just going insane in the membrane. I mean, you've gone insane. I've lost any.
So look at the tunnels period too. No, I don't care
You're the
about
only
that.
sane one left of us. You got the best sanity.
I gotta try to make that sanity back, so I'm gonna go make a invoke roll here.
No.
So that'll be a sanity roll. If I do as well as I just did, I'll be alright.
Well, you got
3.
3. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
You
Okay,
are
that's not
already at peace. Lose all moves.
I don't feel like I'm at peace, but whatever.
Okay.
Well, the chapel.
I
is-
will go over here.
Okay.
Basement.
There we are.
Dark altar. When you leave this tile, you may place your figure on any upper or ground floor tile that has at least 2 ghosts on it.
That's good.
Here's your event.
Though we don't have any of those available.
Someone has buried something here. It's a human head. Lovely. The jaws slowly open as it
You found my human
closes
head.
as it tries to speak.
Been hiding that.
You lean in to listen. Roll dice equal to the number of check boxes.
Oh, wow.
1. The jaws clamp down on your neck. Take 2 physical damage.
So you can choose between speed and might.
Jeez, we aren't doing too well with these events this time. Everything's like lose your sanity, lose your.
Or go here.
Lose your everything. All right, you're going to the soundproofed room.
Of course, it's right next to the
The nursery. I mean, you can't hear all that baby crying.
You can
Oh,
only
oh, 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 oh.
whisper.
Oh, it's
Does
gotta
it
go
say?
there.
You can only whisper when
Was
your
I supposed
figure's
to
on
check
that
it
tile.
again? That,
Not if it didn't say so.
Whisper.
how did they get checked to start with?
We don't know that.
Okay, I think that's the right way.
Sometimes at the end of games, it'll tell us in there to check certain boxes.
Okay.
If it's soundproof, why would you need to whisper? Doesn't make sense.
Because none of you can hear me
Oh,
as well. 'Cause
right.
I'm in a soundproof room.
That makes sense. Okay.
I'm talking at my normal pace. You just can't hear it.
Alright.
Oh, Les, Charlie the cat is in here too. Meow. Meow.
Charlie, I think I hear you a little bit. Where are you? Charlie.
When you discover a new tile with that symbol, gain 1 in a mental trait.
Oh, there you go.
And good news, it's another omen. impossible to roll a 5 with just 1 die.
True.
The hungry porcelain doll.
He said the hungry porcelain doll.
On your turn, it
On
gives
your
us
turn,
a ghost
it gives
on
me.
your tile.
What'd he say?
Con roll.
Oh,
Oh no!
close. But can't be a 5, so.
No. Somebody else's turn now.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the basement landing
Back
and then
here.
go up to the
So
ground
close.
floor. I'll go up to the ground floor.
Oh, here.
So that's 1, 2, and then 3. Yep, 3, 4. That's my speed 4.
I'm coming up on my ground floor.
Ground floor. And we have an armory. When discovered, draw the top item card until you get a weapon. Then bury the rest. Oh!
That weight was just too much.
She couldn't hold it. With the tile on it. She's like, I gotta let go.
Then bury the rest of the cards and reshuffle the item deck. If there are no weapons, you get nothing. Okay, well,
Okay, sir.
good.
There you go.
Oh, a violin! This is gonna be my family thingy-mababa.
Your heirloom.
Yeah! I want an heirloom.
You also gain 1 in a mental trait because you found Charlie the cat.
Yay!
It's a weapon.
So I gain my sanity
The
back?
way she plays it, it is.
Mm.
If you want.
Woohoo! My sanity is returned.
What is
Charlie,
this?
I
2
found
things?
Charlie the cat.
Does it use 2 stickers?
2 people can claim that as an heirloom.
Ah, nice. Looking for a soul steel.
That's a weapon.
It's a weapon. It's looking for a soul to steal. Going on down the
Is that
road.
what it
It's
says?
looking for soul to steal.
Yeah, you can attack with sanity when you play that thing. You need to name it as well.
How bad do you have to play the violin to make people lose their sanity?
Yeah.
Real perfect game.
Yeah.
Audrey Bell's violin.
He's in a quiet room right now, so he can't talk
I
very
can
loud.
only whisper, which is really bad for your voice, by the way.
Bad for
I'll-
stream too.
I'll figure out.
Yeah, I didn't
I'll
like
think
when I
on
was
this
in that
name.
room. Enforced whisper. It should be only like on your turn.
I'll think on a name for a moment. I think
Is it-
that's it for me.
Because a lot of it isn't your character's saying.
The savage violin.
Savage violence.
Oh yeah.
All right, it's my turn.
It
So
is
let's
your
walk.
turn.
I guess we could try this roll again before we leave.
Yeah, you could try to roll.
And try to invoke once more. Try to get my sanity
Soul
back.
steal. Oh, it could be the soul stealer. 2. You
Get my
got it.
sanity back.
Woohoo!
You could also talk to the chambermaid.
Yeah. Secretly look at the top 3 tiles of the stack. Place 1 on top and bury the other 2. Let's do it. I'm going to talk.
Ooh, let talk. Oh, it's made.
Ah.
Devil win. The devil get your soul.
Call it Charlie's fiddle.
Oh, little Charlie's fiddle.
Bury these 2.
Charlie Daniels band that sings the Devil in Little Georgia.
Oh yeah, I was trying to look up the song to see if there's any lyrics in the song or anything that but so it makes sense. This could be Charlie's should be Charlie's Soul Stealer.
Is it made of gold? Not quite.
No, not quite.
What's the other
It's
one?
got a little hint of
the
whoa,
other
look,
fiddle.
look, it's got some gold specks in there. I see gold specks.
Sure. Alright, so I need front steps and this one are adjacent to each other, which they kind of are already. I didn't have another place to go. Let's look at the event. A curio cabinet. Roll 2 dice. You step through to a mystical land. Narnia. No, wait, it's the backyard. Never mind. Find the next outside tile, place it, and place your figure there. There. That's fine. I found a pond.
A pond. Hey, that's the pond that goes with that other thingamabob up there.
Oh, it's just. What's
So-
this? Oh, I gotta trigger
So
that
now
too.
you can use that thing up there from the basement area. to
Shouldn't
go
that
to the
guy
pond.
have been in the porch as
Isn't
well?
that the thing? That's
Well, I can
supposed
move.
to-
Yeah, I can move here and move over there. But if I move there, I have to stop.
Oh, that's true.
Why do I need to go to the?
I'm just saying there's a tile down there in the basement.
Yeah, there's a lot of
that
ways to leave the
pond.
basement.
Vermin. A rat has dug its teeth into your heel. Roll 1 die for each checked box.
Now my foot hurts. 2.
2. You kick it off. Place your figure on an adjacent discovered tile.
Get
Check
off
a
me,
box
rat.
above if there are still any unchecked.
Charlie's.
Place me on the front steps, please.
Maybe I should call it Charlie's Gold Violin. Because it's violin, so Charlie's Gold Violin. I like it.
Alright, you name it whatever you want. Alright, Joe.
So I'm not exactly sure the rules. The rules are not. The
Like,
rules
wow,
are
I got loud.
The rules are not very clear about this, but I don't think he actually got to meet this guy because this event
No, I
sent
didn't
him
get to meet him. I
outside.
just figured you'd be there.
How did you get there?
Because I kicked the rat.
Oh,
The event was a
You'll need to
rat.
read my card.
I was looking up the rules. What did happen?
He kicked the rat off, but he ran. I guess you run to the other square or something.
Yeah.
Fighting the rat. So
I was kicking a rat.
I'm going to move another
Cracking
to
a
the
rat.
next basement spot over here.
Which
Yay.
one? Oh, a secret passage
This way.
that leads to nowhere. Yeah.
Oh, we'll go this way.
Yeah. Darn stickers.
Is that it? Oh no, it's the end. A small malevolent creature appears, throws a handful of sand at your face, and then disappears. Roll dice equal to the number of check boxes.
Basement's bad news.
That's that imp that you made a deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah.
2.
Confused, find the next basement tile, place it, and place your figure there.
The steward. So, no, not the stewards, the servant. I don't know why I heard that stewards.
Stewards.
You know, like those
Servants.
stewards. You know.
Servants' quarters. Oh. Who is this?
Turn to the entry on 184 in the Bleak Journal.
124.
The first time you meet the groundskeeper. Groundskeeper, I am a pious man. Oftentimes you need to give in order to get. Pray with me? Come on, I said pray.
Come on now.
He shakes your hand with an oddly weak grip. Not really a man of words, just like the earth. I know this house has its quirks, but it feels like home in a way. Do you care to pray a moment? Give the groundskeeper a name. Write it on his card.
I think that's
Gotta be Willie, right?
Oh, yes.
Is that Willie with a Y or an IE?
I. I don't know. This was up for debate. I thought that was just already written on the card.
It's like, give him a name. Well, he's got a name.
He
He's
has-
groundskeeper Willie.
Yeah.
When you discover a new tile with his symbol on it, you must bury one of your items and draw the top item card or take 1 mental damage.
Weird.
So,
Which trades with
roll
you?
for a
I
moment.
found the Talisman of Chaos.
Ooh, you got this.
You may ignore all penalties caused by ghosts on event and ongoing event cards.
Pretty lame.
What was that?
Here comes the omen.
Pretty lame.
Oh, not yet. Only 3.
Alright, I'll get out of
Get
that
me out of here.
room. Alright.
Upper floor.
Back to normal
Brings
volume.
you to the common room.
I'm in the common room now.
There's a secret
That seemed
passage.
like
You can
forever.
go all the way from the basement to the upper floor.
Yeah, it's a ladder.
Pretty
basically.
cool.
Ongoing event. The crib. Empty but slowly rocking back and forth. If the haunt has started, bury this. Otherwise, keep reading. Place the crib token on this tile. Anytime a player enters the tile with the crib, they lose 1 sanity if There are one or more ghosts on the tile.
I gained my sanity back
Oh,
for
okay.
Charlie.
I didn't know you lost.
There are no ghosts on here, so we're okay.
Cool.
A lot
Oh,
of things
there's
happened
Fred.
in the upper rooms.
Yeah.
Alright.
Charlie Bell? Lure Bell?
Lulabelle. I have Charlie's gold violin.
Santa Bell?
Santa Bell.
Just remember this stuff.
Reindeer Bell?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ground floor. The unfinished room. Geez, when are we ever going to finish this darn room?
It'll happen.
It's 10,000 years.
Nah, I don't think it's been that long.
Oh, wait. Nope. It's got to go this way.
It's been like 200
Yeah.
years.
In the unfinished room. Get us something. I get a feather. Light as a feather. It's a secret item. And you may bury this card to bury any just drawn event card without it taking effect. Oh, that's nice. You do this after any roll is made, but before applying the results.
You may do this.
Yeah, well, that's nice.
Important word there.
Move me south.
So, that's a ground floor, upper floor. Outside.
That's an outside.
Outside, you go to the woods.
Ah, the deadly, deadly woods.
Into the woods. It's time to go. He doesn't know. He's just a kid.
True, but I don't know. You know, you get the feeling when there's ghosts around.
He's walking around like, something in these woods seem just not quite right.
Serendipity. You trip and fall, face first.
That's like the 10th time we've gotten that card.
Always in
You
the
look
woods.
back and see a skeletal hand sticking up from the ground, holding something. You may pry one item from its hand by losing 1 speed to draw the top item card. Speed to draw an item card. You know what? Let's do it.
What you get?
Let's find out in a second. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. We don't have to draw like
It says
a...
from the top item card.
True. So I found something from inside the house, either the upper floor or ground floor. And it's a crossbow.
Oh, you can make that your thing.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Your
So the
area.
ghosts are trying to warn me. They're saying, you know, defend yourself.
They were trying to tell me that the devil went down to Georgia.
Yeah, the skeleton that died holding the crossbow was trying to tell you,
Yeah.
hey, this crossbow is really useful.
You might need this.
It came in handy until that.
Take this. It's not safe to go alone.
Alright, Mary Carpenter.
From the old
All
world.
right, I'm gonna move into this spot.
It's not safe to go alone. Bring a friend or a crossbow. No. Nope. Nope. Where's the basement tiles? There's one.
Name the crossbow Bowie.
The workroom. Bury an
Oh, the
item
crossbow.
to draw the top
Oh, the
item
crossbow.
card.
That makes me think Stevie the TV.
Stevie the TV.
Yeah, that's right. It's what Joe.
The chambermaid
It's
is
what
in
Joey
there
calls
doing
his
some
TV
work.
on Friends. Stevie the TV.
I don't have any items.
Bowie the crossbow.
You could keep moving because you didn't draw a card
Okay.
if you wanted.
Um,
She also will let you look at the top 3 cards of the stack.
oh, and that's the next one. That's a basement card.
Basement. Yeah, the next one's basement. Yeah, I mean, you're going to get that basement card no matter what, so.
Yeah, so let's talk to her. So make sure it's not something kooky.
Otherwise, you could just leave the
Well, if I
basement.
do put it back and I don't.
Hey,
know
Madeline.
Hello, Madeline.
How's it going? Just playing some Betrayal Legacy here.
Yep.
Yep.
House is getting big this time.
Hope your Sunday's going well.
Sunday.
That's Sunday,
Like this.
Sunday,
You can
Sunday.
decide to,
So that's a you sign Sunday.
no, it says here, place one on top and bury the others. Which one do you want on top?
Oh, well, that didn't do me any good because y'all are gonna move them.
You're aware we have no sound.
I think everybody else is hearing us.
We hear. I mean, we've been quoted, so.
Yeah.
He can't hear us saying that.
That's true.
Do you want to set?
There we go. They can see Mark.
Oh yeah, they can
I didn't use one of my turns to talk.
see the chat.
That's just an action.
Oh. Oh, well, let me change that then. I'll put the basement one back on top. I thought I was done.
So you want this basement one on top and this on the bottom?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm
Whoops.
moving the.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, you can keep moving as long as you have movement left and you haven't drawn a card.
Okay.
Electro, move it, move it. Electro, move it.
Over.
I got the Joker mask, which is my heirloom,
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
which is crappy heirloom.
But it's yours.
Well, I
It's
think
my
he needs to
family,
be-
Yeah, you can't pick
If
family.
you would take 1 die of damage, you may take 0 damage instead of rolling.
What about that
This
heirloom
is your
file?
family heirloom. Gain 1 sanity while you carry the burial mask.
We took 5 chapters for us to
That's
get
why
an
it's
heirloom.
There's so many
Well,
ways that Groundskeeper's going to take it away from me,
all
though.
the way down to George.
Sure. I'm pretty happy with my heirloom.
I like mine. I like to have a violet.
Oh yeah, when you find him, he makes you
You have to,
discard your item.
Oh, I don't want to find him.
yeah, he buries it.
I'm just gonna walk around the house now.
Oh, my retirement grease.
Alright, so you need an upper room. It's outside. Oh, here's an upper floor. What'd you get?
The salon.
Ooh, go and get your hair did.
No, you got a
Not
mental
that
trait.
kind of salon. Thank
Oh.
goodness, because my sanity was bad.
Oh, another. It's like a hair salon.
Shouldn't you have gotten one
It's
before?
like a sitting room salon.
I don't think so,
Is it-
because I had already discovered the room.
Gotcha, that's true.
Yeah, this came out after I discovered the room,
Alright.
so I feel like no. But also I have to do this.
As long as we pick one way.
Yeah, because you found a kitty. Charlie came to visit you.
Blackmail. A letter left carelessly. It talks of secrets someone would rather keep private, and now it's yours. This is my house, so... If the haunt has started, blah blah blah. Keep this card. Bury it if the haunt begins before you use it. If you end your turn on a tile with exactly one other player, you may bury this card to blackmail them. If you do, choose an option on this card, a checked option.
Ooh, I stayed away.
The only one checked is they must give you an item of their choosing. Well, well, well.
Well,
I'm staying away from you.
How did Charlie get that name? I don't
Whoever
remember.
first met the
Like my
cat named
handwriting.
it that.
I don't remember.
Charlie Cat. Oh, I know. It was in chat. It was either Arflick or somebody.
Oh, okay.
Somebody gave us that name. It was in
Okay.
chat.
Is it because of you that I know this channel, Mark Magus? Yeah,
Yay,
probably.
Mark Vegas. All right, I'm
Probably.
going
Here?
here. So that's a
Move this so
ground
it's not
floor,
confusing.
Sure.
outside,
'Cause it doesn't
outside,
actually technically
outside, basement, outside,
Connect to
outside.
this.
Ground floor. Oh, it's a secret passage.
Mm-hmm.
How do you
Like
like
that.
that like this? Yeah. The hearth.
Ooh, the hearth. It got shifted a little bit from years past. Alright. So this is the one where it's like, if this is a bad event, I could use that feather to like vary it and
Mhm.
not do
Yeah.
the effect. Okay, so let's see what the event is first. A bloody corpse.
Sounds good.
Ooh. A bloody corpse appears in front of you. It howls in rage and tears itself to pieces with its own hands. Make a sanity roll. On a 2 to 4.
Nope, you don't
No,
read
okay,
any
no.
of that until after you've rolled.
Oh, but I got a
Just roll.
4.
There you go.
I guess I'll go and do it. Four dice is pretty
You
good.
don't get a choice, do you?
Oh, I could use the feather. to
Hey, one of
vary
the
it.
best
Right.
board game streams. But it says you can make that decision after you've rolled.
Oh, after roll. Okay.
Thanks,
Thank
Mike.
you.
Thank you.
Ooh, okay.
5. Now you read the 5
That's
result.
okay. That's an apparition, nothing more. Gain 1 knowledge. Okay, I will keep it. Gain 1 knowledge.
It's a good thing.
Keep it, but-
Gain 1
All
knowledge.
right.
Oh yeah, we were playing Concept. That good old game. Let's head north and west.
northwest, eh? To the outside. Around the outside. Around the outside. You find
He's looking for that hanging tree.
a stable.
Not really. I'm just exploring. We all seem to be in a place, so I said to just keep exploring my place that I happen to be in.
Uh-oh, it's an omen.
It is an omen. Brooch of Rage. It's ancient. Start of my turn. Gain additional moves equal to the number of ghosts on my tile.
Pretty good.
Neat.
No, do you want to do the
Chamber.
chamber? She's there.
Oh, no. Let me roll the haunt thing, though. That's the last thing I do, or what?
Yeah.
You follow the directions
There's
on the card.
1, 2, 3,
Oh.
4. There's
The haunt hasn't
4.
started. Make a haunt roll now.
Yeah, there's 4 out, so you roll 4 dice.
Alright. 5 or higher.
Oh,
The game
Lord, I feel a
changes.
haunt coming.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
not yet. Cool.
4. So she can let me look through that. I don't really want to do that right now. I'll do it maybe on my next turn.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's only 1 outside. And there's...
Well, it'll be gone by the time
Oh, okay.
my turn comes around, so I just it's
Mary?
better if I go
Yeah,
look
that's
at
right.
it.
I'm gonna move up here. I don't want to go back and give up my only item.
To who?
The
Willie?
groundskeeper's down there, yeah.
Groundskeeper Willie? Oh,
It's not
I
if you
see.
move onto his space. It's only if you discover a new tile.
Right.
Oh, with him on it. Okay.
Yeah. So you can walk around if you want
I'll
to.
keep looking around. Oh, there's the crypt.
Are we allowed to look through these to see how many more there
Mhm.
are?
Oh, it's another omen.
Another omen.
This is the last omen card.
What if it doesn't trigger?
I found the chalice.
That's fine.
Okay.
When we would need to draw another omen card,
That's what you're interested
Simple card. This is my
the
That was the
chalice
last
of
basement.
insanity.
Ah.
That's the last. That was the last basement tile.
Oh, basement has all been discovered.
it's the first time that's ever happened. We never go in the basement usually.
True.
Yep. There's lots of outside tiles. Pretty much all that's left.
1,
is
2, 3,
outside.
4, 5.
It's triggered.
Ooh.
When a player makes a haunt roll of 5+ or needs to draw an omen card and there aren't any, flip this card over. 1830. The Hand Mirror. Depending on the tile the haunt revealer is on, turn to the matching entry in the Bleak Journal. Hello, Tywin
Tywin
Lannister. You all usually start just as I'm going to bed.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we came on a little early today because we're going to try to go through as many of these as we can today for Betrayal Legacy.
Yeah.
So you're in the crypt, so that's going to be number 196.
196 in the journal.
I think he needs to read it.
Okay. We're
You can flip to it.
196. There we are.
The groundskeeper roams distractedly, clutching a jagged shard of glass. He has been agitated of late, telling tales of the house from years before he arrived. His gaze falls upon the runestones. No, these have been moved. No, he will escape. He shoves a large stone. No, not right either. In its terror, he fails to notice that the glass biting into his right palm. Mist that look almost human pour from the ground. From the basement you hear a loud cracking and a ghostly wails. Those dead here may not be so dead after all. Consult the helm. Whoever is judged gains 1 in each trait. Each player on the same branch gains 1 in the trait of their choice.
Okay, let's do that right now.
Okay, so this is
So whenever you consult the helm, we did that once before, but it's good to refresh our minds on the rules to that. So to do this, draw a random rune out of the rune bucket.
Yeah, I need to go on early.
It's a W.
anyone else?
So that's me.
Oh, that's you.
So then, until you draw one whose matching branch has at least 1 sticker on it, then roll a die until you roll a number that has the crest sticker on that branch. Well, there's only 1 crest sticker, so we could sit here and roll over and over until we roll a 2, but eventually we're going to roll me. Okay, so then it's consulted me. So that's this purple one right here next to this.
Yep, it has 2 notches on it. I see.
Whoever's judged gains 1 in each trait.
Oh, snap.
Okay. Let's go
Each
through your
player on the
shit.
same branch gains 1 in the trait of their choice.
No one else is on that branch.
The Haunt Revealer should draw the next card in the Legacy deck, the Hand Mirror, and give it its true name, the Hand Mirror of Vengeance. They are now carrying it.
Vengeance.
Okay, so the Haunt Revealer
Vengeance is a
takes this card and writes in Vengeance there.
All right.
There's still more.
I
Still
know.
more.
Always is. 'Cause we don't know who the bad person is.
Tywin Lannister, we're on early today just for you. HK Poker Baby, thanks for that follow.
Thank you,
We
Poker
heart
Baby.
you.
The player with the most ancestors who have died is the traitor. All players should turn to Haunt 44, gaze at the abyss in their respective books.
Come on, really?
So who's died the most? I have died once.
You know,
I've
I've probably
died-
died 3 times.
I'm
I've
done
died 3 times.
twice.
So, but what if it's tied between the two of us? Who doesn't?
What does it say?
It just says the player with the most ancestors who have died is the traitor. All players should turn to Haunt 44, gaze at the abyss in their respective books.
Oh, I guess it's up to us.
Yeah.
Oh, two
There's
turns.
a rule
No.
for this, I bet you.
Yeah, it's like we both have 3 dead ancestors.
It's true.
Let's see if it says here.
I was really hoping that Ronald would be the traitor.
I thought I would be since I
Yeah, how all
Just
those weird things.
gained all those stats. My might is 6.
Yeah, you.
It needs to be
That's
Melissa.
ridiculous.
She's the only one who hasn't been the traitor yet.
No, you do not want me the traitor. I'm gonna be asking questions like every other minute.
That's you no
That's
matter
normal
what.
life. That's a normal game.
Whether you're the traitor or
Arm
not.
wrestle for it.
No, my heart. I got a
Loser's traitor.
I got a
Let's
weak
go.
arm right here. I have to roll for it. It's like no, whoop, it's the Twitter.
Toyota.
The Twitter.
Toyota. I'm a Toyota. Where's that book? Oh, it's over there.
If 2 or more people could be the traitor, draw a random crest from the tied families to determine the traitor. I knew there was a rule.
Aha.
So what's
So if you would take a green one and a red one and put them in a jug and draw one out at random.
I'm a green one.
Shake
Oh, sorry, a red one and a blue one.
red and blue.
Shake, senora. Shake, senora.
And
It's gonna
it's...
be me.
We're playing 14
It's
times. You're
so-
going to be at one of the
It's
times.
me.
Oh, it's you.
It's Jesse again. Well, that's
I
good.
just said it was
That'll
gonna be you. I thought you said it was gonna be me.
help you set everything up out there.
Yeah, because I haven't done it. That works.
So that's it says haunt number 44. So I'm gonna give the traitor's tome to Jesse, and we're gonna turn to
What is it?
44.
44?
Mm-hmm. Gee whiz, it's toward the back.
Yeah, it is.
Gaze at the abyss.
No,
So
Jenna.
I will read mine first.
I didn't know.
I
you
mean
could-
ours.
I didn't know you could make funny sounds with your braces.
Yeah, a lot of people used to use the rubber bands and stuff. And then-
Oh.
Mists begin
Very
pouring
nice.
from cracks in the ground, coalescing into a figure that we recognize, only barely. The figure has the same eyes as one of our friends. It cackles madly and begins chanting. We hear the word revenge as part of it. The house distorts inward as though something in the basement is trying to swallow the structure whole. Other mists pour from the walls, and more faces start pulling apart the stones. We know these things to be true, that the portal is sucking the house into other dimensions, and that the traitor's ancestor will expedite the process if it gets far from the portal. Setup. If the portal token isn't in play, place it on any item tile in the basement, your choice. So we can put it in the cistern or the cellars. I think we should wait and see before we decide.
That's not good.
Maybe, I don't know if it's better to have it far from you or near to you.
Okay.
So we'll, okay. Place a rune token on the front steps. This is the region that is currently collapsing.
Mhm.
So here, I'll do it, please. Okay, and then Jesse's gonna read his.
Mist rolls through the grounds. The veil between living and dead has been weakened. A spirit materializes in front of me. It's one of my ancestors. Looks like they've been burned at a stake, maybe. Or whatever y'all did to that.
We
witch.
hanged.
Hanged him, that's right. He still has a noose around his neck. I have heard stories. They died far too early, and it's time to show the others what it's like to be cast into hell. even if they must take the whole house with them. I am ready to help a loved one. Somewhere in the basement, a portal to other worlds opens in the floor. I know this to be true, that the heroes are trying to use family heirlooms to help close the portal.
Oh, nothing here. I don't have anything.
Choose an ancestor from your family card. Place a small monster token on your tile. This is your
The green
ancestor.
ones.
You are still in the game, but have turned traitor. Take the traitor card.
Traitor.
Put the monster
Oh, the monster.
on the table to your left.
And you get whacked right after you.
And they will take a turn after me.
Alright, so if you're watching this on
Alright.
YouTube, you're going to get to hear us read from both books, so you get to see both perspectives. But you guys here that are live with us on Twitch are only going to get to hear the hero's perspective. And the rest will be a secret to you, just as it is for us.
BRB.
Okay,
You want this traitor card
bring us some burgers.
to know the to
No.
know your stuff?
Isn't that lunchtime, Trader?
I'm here again, but I might get to get revenge for my ancestors, and that's okay with me. So let's go. Gaze at the abyss. I win when the tile with my portal collapses or when all the heroes are all dead. Your ancestor helps you by furthering the collapse, which is an action or something. So the facts are the house is collapsing in on itself as reality is shattered by the portal. The collapse will begin as soon as the portal token is in the house. Okay? Collapse will begin as soon as the portal token is in the house. Right. After the portal has been discovered, the heroes will collapse a tile in the house at the beginning of each of their turns using the following rules. Probably a good thing that we built the house up. Remove one non-landing tile from the region that is currently collapsing. Return it to the box. You cannot collapse a tile that would cause other tiles in this region to be unreachable from the landing in this region through doorways. If a player, inhabitant, or monster is on the tile that collapses, place them on the landing of that region. If it was a hero, they lose a speed. If there are no non-landing tiles in this region with the rune token, place the rune token and any inhabitants or monsters or heroes that were on the tile onto the landing tile of the next region and return the other landing tile to the box. Players may no longer access this region in any way. Regions collapse in this order: outside, upper, ground, basement. Alright, so the ancestor, they can be attacked only with a sanity attack. And stunned. They move through walls to adjacent tiles even if they're not connected by a doorway. They do not act as an obstacle, so they're very ghostly, but their side goal, which is to further the collapse, they can invoke while on a tile that can be collapsed, following the rules. Collapse a tile your ancestor is on. Okay, so what I'm gathering here is that it was a bad thing that we built the house so big. Collapse the tile that your ancestor is on. Place your ancestor on the tile with a rune token. Your ancestor may invoke any number of times per turn. Ooh. Okay. So, let's go over it a little more. You win when the tile with the portal collapses. And of course, it said it started in the basement or something, which we finished the basement as much as possible. So, well, at least they can't grow it anymore, but then again, I would like them to actually have that goal. After the portal has been discovered, the heroes will collapse the tile at the beginning of each of their turns. Huh. I don't know what their goal is, though. They must have some way to, like, take out my ghost or something. Can move through walls to adjacent tiles even if they're not connected by a doorway. Does not act as an obstacle. Can be attacked. Collapse the tile your ancestor is on. So I guess he can walk and just collapse tiles as he goes. This will be interesting. Let's get revenge.
Alright, here we go.
Oh.
You win when you close the portal. Easy.
Alright. Wow.
You may rebuke the ancestor to prevent them from collapsing the house. Remember, this is the ancestor right here. Or collect heirloomed items and the hand mirror to help you close the portal, which we have the hand mirror already. Alright, here's a reaction action. If you're instructed to collapse the house is collapsing in on itself as reality is shattered by the portal. Remove one non-landing tile from the region that is currently collapsing, which is this one right now. Return it to the box. You cannot collapse a tile that would cause other tiles to be unreachable from the landing in that region through doorways. So we couldn't collapse this cistern if we were doing this area because you wouldn't be able to get to the crypt. If a player, inhabitant, or monster is on a tile that collapses, place them on the landing tile of that region. Heroes placed this way lose 1 speed. So we don't want to collapse where one of us is at. If there are no more non-landing tiles in that region, place the rune token and any inhabitants, heroes, or monsters that were on the tile onto the landing tile of the next region and return the other landing tile to the box. Players may no longer access this region in any way. Regions collapse in this order: outside, upper, ground, basement. First side goal, rebuke the ancestor. So we can invoke on the tile with the ancestor while we have the hand mirror. Place the ancestor on the tile with the portal token. If the portal has not been discovered, place the ancestor on the basement landing. How could the portal tile not be discovered? Oh, because it says if you haven't yet discovered it, you'll place it as soon as you find the place with the item.
Oh, like if we didn't have
we
an
didn't have
item in the basement
yeah.
yet.
So all you do when you rebuke him is move him to the spot with the portal token. Okay.
But how can we rebuke him if he's over here?
You gotta be in his space.
But he's
And
in his
have the
space
hand mirror. Yes. If you're in the space with the small monster and you have the hand mirror, you can rebuke him and send him to the portal.
And
That's it. That's all we know about that.
but he's there right now.
So I have to,
Him being there is irrelevant.
Okay.
so I have to get out there with this.
If we want to do that. Okay, reaction at the start of your turn. If the portal has been discovered, oh god, collapse the house. At the start of every one of our turns, we have to collapse the house.
And it starts this part, then upper, then ground, then basement.
Yep, exactly.
So we need to get to the basement, huh?
I need to get out of there for fast.
Oh yeah, because that's the next place after, and there's not much here to
Nope.
collapse.
So on Joe's turn, one's gonna go. One's gonna go on my turn. One's gonna go on your turn. And then as soon as we get back around to Joe again, the outdoor area is gonna be done.
So I should probably put the portal here so that y'all can reach it,
I like that.
because I don't have to come through here anyway.
All right. Main goal: close the portal. So you do the invoke action while you're on that tile. Say your family name, then say the name of each item you carry that has an heirloom sticker of any sort on it. Place those item cards under the monster card. Each other player on your tile may do the same. Nice. If you're carrying the hand mirror, you may break it to release its magics. To do so, place it under the monster card. Say, return to your world, O spirit. Make a sanity roll. Add 1 to the result for each item card under the monster card. Add an additional 3 if the hand mirror is under the monster card. If we roll 13 or higher, we win. The portal will close. If we roll an 8 to a 12, we get zoomed off to a landing tile and we lose our turn. And if it's a 0 to 7, we have to collapse the house for every item under the monster card.
No.
Oh, so we do not want.
We don't want to do that till
roll
we're
too
ready.
soon.
We have to get him down there though first. That's the,
No, we don't.
Now, what happens if we start collapsing this house?
It doesn't say he has to be down there.
this is to place the things in the. How do you place the things under the monster card then?
So if you do the invoke action, all you have to do is just be on the tile with the portal. Say your family name, say the name of the items, place them under the monster card. Each other player on your tile may do the same.
I've been placing it on that card over there.
Yeah.
Now, what happens when? Okay,
love
so are we gonna get turns before him, or who's the next to go?
Joe starts.
So, at the end of each of our turns, we have to collapse the house. It's 1, 2, 3. What happens when this little monster is like? Where do they
He'll
go?
move. He'll
There's
move.
rules for that.
He moves over here next, right?
Nope, he'll move upstairs first.
Okay.
So it goes in the order of that they're collapsing.
Oh, okay.
So if they're standing on here when it's collapsed, they'll go up there. If they were standing on this one when it collapses, they'll move up there. If they're standing on that when all that's collapsed, they'll move here, etc., etc.
So should we even try to go for the monster right now?
I
Did
don't
we
know
get it,
the
or like
point.
bring it to us?
The point of this is we need to get as many of these things as possible.
In the mirror.
So you got
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, and then we would make a sanity roll.
I
Let's
have
say it
4,
was
you have
4.
5.
I have a 4.
Okay, so that would, like if I did it with 5 and 6, that'd be 11 dice to get a 13.
But that's plausible.
Pretty good.
Yeah. But so our goal is to try to get from where we're at over to that portal and then start doing
Our
the
goal is
thing.
to find more of those items.
Oh, so we need to find more. So we need full.
I mean, I don't know how many more items are in
outside.
there.
Okay, they have 1 ground floor, 2 ground upper, 1, 2, 3,
Start finding more rooms to collapse.
5, 6.
Yeah, if we
Okay.
find more rooms, also that will give us more to collapse.
We only have 6 more rooms because everything else is outside, and that's going to go first. And we're already going to collapse the entire outside before he even gets a turn.
Yeah.
So we've got to. It's all ground or upper. So it's all ground.
Well,
stuff.
don't forget also, if you find the groundskeeper, he's going to make you discard something.
Oh, that's why he's so bad.
And
And it's gone.
there's no more.
Oh, this card has to be buried.
There's no more basement
Draw another.
whatsoever. That's all the basement tiles. That's
Mhm.
only upper and lower. I mean, upper and ground right now. Everything else is outside. But it's
Do
gonna
anything else.
like okay. Once it collapses, like the outside collapses, we're not allowed to build anymore on it. We can't like go out there and build more. It's like gone.
Oh, you can kill him.
Huh?
Like once we collapse this outside, that's it. Like we're not allowed to go out there anymore. It's done.
That's right.
Okay. See, there's just a lot of outside.
Are we allowed to kill him?
You can kill him.
I say do it then.
So I had to get a new event because my event said to do that, and it says gain 1 in a trait of your choice. So I'm going to choose
Yep.
sanity. And if I want to, I can also heal. Oh no, that doesn't help me.
Yeah, it heals like you or something.
It goes up to the green value. It doesn't help it go higher.
Oh. All of us are at our green values or higher.
That's good.
Well, no, except for
I took
Joe. Is it he took?
2.
It could help him.
I'll have to do it on my turn.
Yeah. So on your turn.
You have to be in the room with you, right?
Doesn't say that.
It's just on his turn. He can heal somebody. So he can heal you to bring you back up to green.
All right. I'm not sure why we would want to invoke him yet. We haven't learned that,
I'm
but
gonna.
he might be doing bad stuff. So we might need to invoke him. If we do need to invoke him, we'll have to do that.
Because he is a mirror, and I assume
yeah,
he's
you
probably
can-
looking for this.
Well, if you go and put it in the portal, then he can't do anything. Like if you invoke with the mirror,
But I'd have to roll then, right?
you would.
And then it does bad stuff
If you don't roll at least a 12. I mean, at least an 8.
Hey,
So that'd
if
be
you
4,
okay, if you
7, 8. I could roll.
Plus,
I was
if
gonna-
she was there, she could put hers underneath too.
But I'm saying, like, even if you did a bad thing on this very first turn, it only just diminishes the house 1 for each of us.
Wait a minute. You would
Yeah.
get 8 dice? I mean, you could, in theory, roll a 13 on these 8 dice
Yeah.
and end the game
And even if
on your first
and-
turn.
on
Yeah.
the first turn, and even
Well, I
if
can't get over there. It's gonna take me.
one,
I gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, snap.
Well, then see if I put the portal here, then y'all can't get. It's gonna take y'all that much longer to come get it. So that's why I put it here. Cause
well, no, you could go through. Look, the underground cavern. Oh wait, it makes you stop your movement if you go in the cavern.
There's no door here.
Oh, there's no door. Oh, let me see.
yeah, we placed that.
Oh, and there's no door to to the workshop, the workroom or whatever.
I mean, it should be like this now. Right?
No, it has to
It
be the
doesn't
way it
matter,
was.
yeah.
There's no, it doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah,
There's
it
nowhere
won't go
for,
anywhere.
there's no more basement. Well, I can put it here and then try, but then y'all are gonna have to run.
Don't you have that thing? Oh, he has it.
I have this. I'm on the secret passage. I'm going from
As
there
what?
to there.
Oh yeah, she can zoom straight to here.
Okay, so I didn't say I can study the mirror and I can 5 plus. I can steal an item or object from anyone.
And
3 to
look,
4.
look
Drop
where
the
you're
hammer
at.
on your tile and
Secret
place your figure on
passage,
any
secret
discovered
passage.
tile.
We're both next to
We're
secret
both right-
passages,
we're
Joe,
both-
so we can jump into here.
Yeah,
Okay.
put it on the.
I say put it here and give it a
and
shot.
Go for it. Because even if you were to fail, in theory, like if it was a fail, we just get rid of all these 3,
Oh, so you roll dice equal to the number of ghosts
and
on
you'd
your
be able
tile.
to leap before he gets.
2
a
is
turn.
like look at the top 3 tiles or cards of any stack or deck, put them back in any order.
Oh, but 3 to 4, you have to drop the mirror.
And so, 3 to 4, you drop the mirror and then you move to any discovered tile.
Let's not do that.
And then 5 plus you steal an object. And no, I'm just telling you what it does.
Okay.
And then 0 to 1 is just reflections.
Okay. I guess we're ready for Jesse to come back.
Okay. Get him because I need to get my sleep anyway. We're ready for me.
So let us know in the chat if you've played Betrayal Legacy, and if not, have you just played Betrayal at the House on the Hill or at Baldur's Gate?
That took forever.
We have a lot of text here.
I don't have much.
That's okay. You're probably not even going to get a turn.
That's fine. Be over fast, huh?
We'll see. All right, so we have our trader back in the midst. Heretic. Oh wait, that was 30 years ago. I seem to remember someone that looks like you. We hanged him out in the front tree.
Yeah. Oh, that's it.
That's
That
the
was
small monster.
He was related to that guy?
Small monster's a heretic.
Okay, Joe, you get to start. So at the start of your turn, collapse the house.
Hey.
Okay, so I guess we get rid of
That's
this.
serious.
Okay.
Why?
This is
Nutrition
now.
lunch?
This is out of the
On
game.
camera?
What's needed?
It's crunchy.
I'm trying to be quiet with it. So
And
I
I
can
will
breakfast.
move here.
Another bottom.
Joe collapsed the house in case anybody was curious.
Yeah, there's
Joe collapsed the house?
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh, right.
it's done.
And I will.
You're gonna invoke.
I'm going to invoke
So say your family name,
Carpenter, Joker,
then say the name of each item you carry that has a heirloom sticker.
Joker.
Oh, right, because you all have the stuff.
Each other player on your tile can join in with you. If you're carrying the hand mirror, you can break it to release its magics.
Right, break the hand mirror.
Okay, put those 2 underneath the monster card, please. You can put them face up. We'll need to remember
Oh
that
wait.
one of them is
Well,
the
I mean, okay. So I now lost the. I have to move down.
Oh, but it's still the same
I still
value.
forward.
Now you need to say this.
Return to your world, O spirit.
Now make a sanity roll. You're going to add 3 for the mirror and 1 for the other object. You need all of them.
I was going to do 4 and then do 4. You
Oh,
want to do all 4?
I would do all 8 at once.
Alright. Well, just a handful.
And if you fail, you can always go over there. Like if you really fail. Two, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. So in that case, you would place your figure on any landing tile and end your turn.
That was
Unless you want to do
I
a
guess.
reroll. You could put your
Or you
thing
could
over
put your
there
sticker
do a
over there and
reroll.
do a reroll. But I don't know if it's worth it just yet to do that.
Okay, I'll move over here.
It has to be a landing
I have
tile.
to be
Yeah,
It's a
it has to be a
landing
landing
tile.
tile.
a basement landing.
Yeah.
Do I have
The
to be-
portal has fluctuated maliciously. Okay, it's my turn. I'm going to collapse the house. And I'm there in the salon. I'm gonna go ahead and use my healing power. Well, I'll save that in case someone gets lower down. Should I go? My speed is 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm gonna invoke.
What's invoke?
Same thing.
I didn't hear what it was before.
We just
Say your family name.
Sandy check, say that thing.
Strum. I'm not placing any items.
Oh, that's all it says. Say your family name.
Say all the stuff that I read out loud
And have me.
on Joe's turn. Were you not
It
listening?
usually says very specific things, right?
I literally read it word for word.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
Say your family name.
Name.
Say the name of each item you carry that has an heirloom sticker of any sort on it. Place those item cards under the monster card. Each other player on your tile may do the same. None of this is ringing a bell.
No.
If you're carrying the hand mirror, you may break it to release its magics. To do so, place it under the monster card.
Hand mirror. Right.
And the other one is under there too. We need to be able to see how many there are.
Just 2. Or the item. Oh, right. That's an heirloom.
Return to your world, old spirit. Make a sanity roll. So my sanity is 5. Add 1 for each item card under the monster, and add 3 if there is a hand mirror. So I need 1 additional die, but I don't have it, so I'll roll all these and then I'll roll 1 more. This is it. Don't get scared now.
Did you say to banish the spirit? You say spirit, go back to your. Okay.
I said it.
Ooh.
I'm definitely doing a reroll.
4.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Oh.
So we're going to re-roll that. Could I have a sticker with my face on it?
Yeah, so far that's been a good thing, right? Putting your sticker on there.
I mean, you got all kinds of stuff.
We never finished a thing.
Well, that's true, but I mean, you got a nice little boom out of that last one.
The rule book said that when you finish one of those paths and you have to read what it says, that it will oftentimes tell you to roll a different stat. So just out of curiosity, the other roll, because I would have gotten 1 more die, would have also been a blank. So let's try that once more. My hands are sticky.
Worse.
Yeah, I thought our dice went under the book.
Oh, that's not worse.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10,
Definitely
11.
Oh, and 1 more. You get 1 more die.
Oh, you're right. Oh, come on. Come on, man! That would be a 12.
Oh.
I guess you need a 13. You seem disappointed.
Place your figure on any landing tile and end your turn. Which landing tile should I go on?
Not the top one.
Back to the one I was up there?
Not that one.
Oh. I'll just go where Joe is.
Cause yeah,
There's power in numbers.
at the start of Melissa's turn, the
Yep. The portal fluctuates maliciously. So my turn is over. Melissa, you need to collapse the house.
run away.
You must collapse that space. It says, if a player, inhabitant, or monster is on the tile, place them on the landing. He's not a hero, otherwise something would have happened to him.
She stays with them.
Yep,
And this goes
over here. A little stack.
Okay. I'm heading to the portal. 1,
1, 2, 3, 4, I'm guessing.
4. Yep. 1.
Alright, do you want to invoke?
Invoke.
So say your family name.
Hoots.
Now say the name of each item that you're adding to the pile.
Charlie's gold violin and the light as a feather.
Put them underneath the monster card.
You're adding one of Joe's things.
Now say this.
Return to your world, O spirit. In
You get to
bed.
add 6 dice, so you're going to get 10. There's 8 of them.
Jeez. Thanks for the host, Sir Chris.
Hey, Sir Chris, thanks for that host.
Come on.
Do it. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, you get 2 more dice.
Ugh.
12 again.
Should I go for a reroll?
It's up to you.
Got
We
to
don't know what
pass.
he can do, so I'm not sure.
We have no idea what he's gonna do. That's the problem.
You didn't want me to have a turn. That's.
I told you might
I'm
not get a
re-rolling.
turn.
Give me that.
Oh,
something.
she's re-rolling! She's re-rolling! Slivers, hello!
Hey, Summers! I'm re-rolling.
Give her a sticker,
Give her a
please.
sticker.
Sticker. Put it on that little double birdie
do it.
whatever thingy about.
It's on my thing. It's on my sticker. It's yours.
Sticker.
Do not disrespect the helmet.
I don't. Do we want? We don't want to complete one, do we?
Don't complete one.
Oh yeah, we don't want to complete.
Yeah.
I'll put it on the one I already have something, so if that hits, you get some kind of. Or no, I'll put it where somebody else is, because then you get a boom if somebody else hits.
Okay.
So I'll put on the one that looks like a little birdie. Yeah, yep. Looks like a little bird.
Okay, you get a reroll. Roll your
Alright.
10 dice. Look at Jesse. He's not happy. I wouldn't be happy either. I'd be mad.
Yeah, I mean, I knew as I was reading it, it was like, oh, the whole board is not in my favor.
So this has been like an early one.
Okay.
That seems worse.
That's worse.
I'm happy with
2,
worse.
4, 6, 8.
2 more.
So here, I'll let you reroll those.
Which no chance to win.
Yeah, 8 plus 4 is 12. So, oh, well, that's
11.
not enough. That's 11. So, in that case,
On the big screen.
place your figure on any landing tile and end your turn. The portal fluctuates maliciously.
Well, I'm trader again, Silver, so that's where we are with this.
We're at the basement landing. Portals.
Okay, so my book says
Crazy.
if there are no non-landing tiles in a region with the rune token, place the rune token in any inhabitants monsters that were on. You should have this too, right? These are facts.
We have that only whenever we have to collapse. We don't have that you have to collapse, so we don't know what you do on your turn.
Let's see. If there are no non-landing tiles in the region,
Do you have to collapse at the start of your turn?
no. But
Is all that information under
It's
collapse?
saying if everything's gone except for this.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
there's
If there are
some
no
kind of-
non-landing tiles in the region with rune tokens, place the rune token in any inhabitants on a different landing.
That's a reaction.
It says after the. This is not in color text or anything, but it's facts anyway. After the portal has been discovered, the heroes will collapse a tile in the house at the beginning of each of their turns using the following rules.
Yep. We have all those rules as well.
Okay. So why wouldn't the rune move?
You're not a hero, so you don't collapse unless you have
Right.
something that says collapse on your turn. The 3 of us each have to collapse at the start of our turn, but we don't have anything about when you collapse.
Okay.
So
I'm
when
just
you,
wondering when would that move?
when someone does the action, collapse the house.
Could I have gone to the ground floor thing?
Yeah, sure.
But for me, it's like
Sure.
the last thing that's
It must be
checked.
just so small.
It says remove the non-landing tile, return to the box, and then it says some other things about. I mean, sure, it tells you too that if it was a hero, they lose speed.
Yep, I think it's the same as us. So we have, if you're instructed to collapse the house, and then all of
And
the
then
rules about collapsing
4
houses.
things for me.
Yeah. Regions
Okay.
collapse in this order: outside, upper, ground, basically.
That's first for you.
No, that's the 4th.
Oh, that's the last one.
But yeah.
Okay.
So we only do that whenever we collapse. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So no one's
figured we'd
causing a
check.
collapse right this second.
Okay.
Unless do you have something that collapses the house? In that case, you're going to get rid of that tile.
But that wouldn't be counted as a collapse tile, would it? This is a landing tile?
Eventually,
So,
the landing goes away.
When there's none left like this situation right now,
Right.
the next time we collapse, we'll have to collapse this tile.
Oh, this says if there are no non-landing tiles in the region. With the
Exactly,
roof open.
and there aren't any.
And we collapse.
Oh, that would count as your collapse?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when Joe's turn starts, he'll have to collapse this tile
Yeah.
because there are no non-landings.
It's,
I gotcha.
it's the orders for where you go next if you're on that tile.
Well, this
and it
the
goes
first
away.
rule says remove one non-landing tile. So how would you do that?
What's the context of that? When you collapse?
Well, it says here, remove one non-landing tile from the region that is currently collapsing.
Yep, return it to the box. You cannot collapse a tile that
So
would
how
cause
would you
other
collapse
tiles.
that since it's a landing region?
The next set of rules.
The next one says, the third one says, if there are no more non-landing tiles, place
But then
all
you
of
didn't do
that.
the first rule.
It's an order.
What?
It's
What?
I
So-
think that goes away when the last one is gone. Because if you're
No.
going in order on her turn, she removed one non-landing tile, right?
Yeah.
Then we move on to land rule 3. If there are no non-landing tiles, then that gets removed.
No, what this is telling you is the rules for collapsing the house.
Right.
So the rule is, on your turn, if there is a tile that's not the landing tile, collapse that. If there aren't any that are landing tiles, collapse the landing tile. If you need to move to a new area, here are the rules for that.
I think I'm right on that. Let's just.
So you
I was gonna put that
think
out
we
there.
should always just keep collapsing like every single room on our turn? That's what you think?
No. Collapse the
No,
non-landing tile.
he's saying the condition is when there are no more landing tiles left after you collapse, then move everybody off this landing.
Yeah.
And you're saying collapse until if on your turn, if the landing tile's the only one left, get rid of it and then move the things. He's saying that on her turn, since the non-landing tiles disappeared, then the landing tile should disappear. And you're saying at the start of the turn that the landing tile's the only one left, get rid of it.
Yeah, because it's using the following.
Yeah, so
rules.
he wants to
Remove a
move. He
non-landing
wants to
tile.
move to the next spot now.
It doesn't
where
say if you can't do that. It just
So-
says remove one
I might
non-landing
need to look
tile.
this up in FAQ
Let
or
me see
something.
it.
'Cause
Somebody
I'm
needs to look
very
it
much
up.
confused.
I'm pretty sure we have the same text.
We have the exact same text.
They should indicate that, like if we had the same text, so it's safe to talk about.
What is this game called?
Betrayal Legacy. I mean Charterstone.
There is actually a huge FAQ section on the Board Game Geek. So.
It's Gaze at the Abyss, Haunt 44. Back with lunch. Hope you brought enough for everyone.
Yep. I have cereal to share if anybody wants any. Honey chips. Honey chips.
What are we on, chapter 5?
Chapter 5.
Yeah.
No known questions, it says.
What?
What's it called? Number 45? Number 44? 44.
What craziness.
There's a bunch of people with questions on this.
Inquiring minds wish to know.
Yeah.
Had I only just rolled better, we wouldn't be in this conundrum.
2 types of chips. And cheeses.
No one has this question.
Alright, seems pretty straightforward.
I think it is. If there are no more, it's a corollary. If there are no more landing tiles when you go to collapse, then move. It's not when the condition is met.
Yeah, I don't think it's like do A, then do B, then do C, then do D.
No.
I think it's like do one of these things to collapse the
Yeah.
tile. If you need to collapse the tile and there aren't any,
because the
you
second
collapse
point,
this one.
the second point is like if the player, inhabitant, or monster is on a tile. This is a condition of the first one.
Alright.
And this is the condition. If there are no more landing tiles to remove, in that region. That's what the.
Alright, well, I'm
Then
gonna
play-
collapse
then move.
this one I'm on then.
Oh, well,
I mean, I think you have to.
he gets to. He has some
Oh.
kind of collapsing ability that I don't know anything about.
Oh, so if you collapse that, you just go to the upper landing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so everything on here moves up
Yep.
there.
Everything.
Okay, so there you are, to the upper. All your little pals.
What's the chambermaid's name?
Bobby.
Come on, Bobby. Let's go.
And then this goes away and goes,
That goes
to the
away.
box. So no more outside.
Just keep that one.
No
separate if you would.
more outside. That's
Stay
right.
in the house.
I'm gonna move here and attack the blue player.
I should have stayed in the basement.
I don't know why you moved up there, girl.
Because we need more tiles.
Oh.
We need more
Okay.
stuffs, and there's nothing else in the basement. There's no more basement tiles.
I'm attacking you.
Great.
And I
She's
get like
like, the
I'm
house
attacking
is
you with
collapsing from the
speed.
top down. I'm going upstairs.
Right.
Attacking you with speed for my crossbow.
Oh, I'm defending, so the savage thing does not take effect. This is if I were to attack. What?
That's a 6.
What am I supposed to roll?
Speed.
Speed is 4.
You'll be alright.
Yeah, you saw the rolls earlier.
You look like that. Ooh.
That's not so good.
4. I guess physical.
Oh my goodness.
I have no idea how that crossbow works.
I mean, it's just a speed attack and it can attack Jason.
I am a little old woman. What are you doing? You
Trying to
young,
kill you.
You young whippersnapper. All right, so 4 to the one of these. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. It puts me
Yep.
critical on both.
Yep.
Help.
If you're still alive.
The thing that happened is in one of those boxes, which I can read to you. That was an invoke as well. This was the ancestor that did it. Small monster. Collapse the tile your ancestor is on. Place your ancestor on the tile with a rune token. Your ancestor may invoke any number of times per turn. Let's see.
I mean, that's all you could do to me, right? You can't keep attacking me.
No, he can't.
Okay. So I might live. Maybe.
The ancestor might be able to when he takes his turn.
Oh, Lord. I'm dead.
For all we know, he gets powered up by all those items over there.
Well,
Whoops.
We have no idea.
I tried my part. I mean, I rolled like as best as I possibly
move
could
here.
have rolled. Still
And
nothing.
invoke this tile.
Maybe I deserve to die. I'm an old woman.
How many times can you invoke in the same turn?
I just read that, Ronald. You weren't listening?
He said many times.
As many times as he wants?
There should be a limit to it, though, right? Because otherwise you just.
It says you can invoke as many times as you want.
Your ancestor may invoke any number of times per turn.
What's his speed?
Do I have to read that?
You moved.
True.
You didn't roll any
It's not in
dice.
the books. Oh, right. That's like some sort of... He does have a speed value.
You have to roll that many dice.
Okay. It's 4.
If you roll 0, he can't move.
True. 2.
2.
So he can move.
Alright. I'll just move 1. Because I already moved 1. And,
That's why we would want to do that thing. Because that's very annoying.
Yeah, that's kind of late. I broke the mirror already.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can't do that now. That's
Alright.
impossible.
Well,
I can't run in there and invoke.
Oh.
No.
I just realized something. I guess that... No, I guess it still works out. The turn would have happened a little differently because I forgot the monster goes after me, so I would have had to walk in, punch her in the face. And then on the monster's turn it invokes and all that stuff happens. So I guess it still works out.
Oh, okay.
That's
So-
the end of turn.
So that was the monster's turn, too? Or-
Yeah. I just did
The monster
the
invoked
invoke
twice.
early.
Alright, that's
Yeah.
okay. That's what I thought. But
It all still could happen, just
Oh, I
happen in a
still
different
could
order.
live.
Run away. So I'm gonna move. I can move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Uh-oh, that groundskeeper Willie.
He doesn't do anything.
It's only whenever you discover
You could kill him.
his tile or whatever.
Kill him!
What did I do though?
He just would stop doing
There's something you
that.
have to read an entry.
Yeah.
Where did the portal, like, it told y'all where to put it or something?
Mm-hmm. You were in the room when we read that.
Yeah, I,
item-
wasn't sure. I do remember it coming out. But, oh yeah, that's part of
It's like, no, we all know how to read, but nobody knows how to listen.
Right, exactly.
We just read the
Well,
words.
that's like when we were doing that game the other day, and I was trying to teach 9 people how to play a game, and I kept answering the same question
Yeah,
like
yeah.
6 times over, and I'm like,
Because
this is
Melissa
a
asked
bad,
the
this
same
is a
question.
fixed
Hey,
No, because
I came
6
in
different
second.
people.
Well,
I
one
came
looking-
in
one person
second,
came
took my
late,
time. I just
and
don't
you went over the
understand.
rules, and you
Yeah.
know, and then but it didn't
Yeah.
stick with him, and so it just kept going and going.
You done?
I think that's all I can do, right? So
Unless you want to
What
kill
is he? Oh yeah, that's right. He
Groundskeeper
does
Willie.
everything.
I'm gonna use the
Kill
deed.
the groundskeeper. Oh, you deeding over to the portal?
Indeed.
Indeed.
I'm gonna deed over. Are you done?
yes,
Will you be
Twink.
able to heal me?
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Woohoo! So it's 2.
I'm doing an operation.
So
From
what do I
that
need
far
to do?
away?
It says operate. Remove the token, heal 1 trait of any. Oh, you have to be on my tile.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say that seems
well,
odd.
That's the funny thing. I've read this 4 times since we started the game, and I'm like, I'm so surprised you don't have to be on the same tile. And somehow
that's
I
when you
still
said that. I
did
was healed, and I was like, "Don't you have to be in range or something?" And you're like, "Nope."
Well, come where I am, Melissa.
Well, even for the portal thing, she rolled and she wasn't on. Were you on the portal? I guess you were on the
I
portal.
was on the
Yes, you
portal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna invoke Strum. I don't have any items, but they're all over there. So that's
Right. There's 4
6.
items over here.
5.
plus 5. It's only 11.
Is this literally the game now? Y'all are just trying to roll?
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's a dice game
Wow,
now.
I
exciting.
get 3 more dice after this, because that's 8.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
And you get to roll 3 more.
So I'll
2 more,
put
right?
this 8, 9. Oops. And then I get 3 more.
He has 11.
3 more.
5 plus 6 is 11.
There you go. Oh, which stat is that? Oh, I see.
10, 11, 12. This is so dumb.
Would you like another thing?
This is so dumb. Would I like another
A
what?
sticker?
You can only do 1
Oh,
per
one
game.
per game. That's right.
Ridiculous.
And you're back.
And
I
you get
am.
back. What an unfortunate position, too. That it's like all curvy down there.
Yeah.
Well, we had choices. We chose poorly.
We chose what we
We
thought
chose-
we could kill you before you ever got a turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we chose what was easiest.
And if the
for us
dice
to
had
all-
rolled right,
Yeah.
out of the 5 dice rolls we had,
we were like, yeah,
we
well,
should have already won.
I'll put
by
it here,
now.
Yeah.
and all 3 of us can get a
Fair.
chance at
Because
it.
they're like,
It's just a
yeah,
matter
so
of-
how
Like, we're in such a good position.
Yeah,
There's
so
no
nice.
way he'll be able to win.
we have
It's a luck thing at
rerolls.
this
Like,
point.
we can
Yeah.
do it.
Gotcha.
Okay, Melissa, it's your turn.
Well, I'm moving 2.
It costs 2 to get off of his tile because he's standing there.
So where do I move to? Just the landing over there?
You can do that.
Alright, move me to the landing in the basement. Hey, we're together! Yay, heal me!
I have to do that on my turn.
Oh no!
My turn?
If you're still alive on my turn, I'll help you.
Move me down to the basement. I'm gonna shoot her.
No.
You'll get a new character.
Yeah, but still.
You'll be the first person with 4 dead relatives.
Oh.
Alright, so this won't happen to me next time. 5.
I only get to roll 2.
Oh, good.
There's just no way. I mean, I got 1.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm dead.
You're dead.
Dead!
Good.
Dead, Jim.
Dead.
Ghost it up.
Ghost
I
time.
give them to Melissa.
Ghost.
Oh, ghosting. I mean, my monster guy is going now.
I died.
4 dice for speed. That's a 3. So I'll go. Oh, wait. Y'all weren't collapsing rooms at the beginning, were you?
Oh, yeah, we all have to do that. On each of our turns, they have to collapse.
3 rooms.
Yes.
That one.
3, I guess.
Yeah, I was. No, I wouldn't have.
Yeah. You took a turn?
Oh, yeah. And then I died.
Then you
And
died.
you died.
I'll collapse this room he's on. Invoke, I mean.
Hey, what happened to the cat?
I don't know. Oh, they go. Okay. And then I'll collapse this one.
Oh, the crib is out of play now.
That's one move out of the 3. Entrance hall is the landing, right? The L.
This goes away, huh? Or what is, yeah.
Brr. So I use one move. 2, collapse this room. And we'll go, I guess, I'm back here. 3. And that's it.
Jen, I don't think that's how feelings work with Diddlewax. Don't be good.
Joe, it's your start of your turn.
Alright, collapse the secret passage. I guess. Right?
I'll do this
Or
one.
do the armory. Alright, I'll do the armory. And then I will go 1, 2, and I'm invoking. So it's 4 plus 6, so 10.
Oh, it's a dice game for you guys.
It's been a dice game from the beginning. This is a dice game, so
True.
that's gonna be a reroll for sure.
You got 2 more
7.
dice to roll.
7.
And you have 2 more dice. There's no way you can make it.
Alright.
So
So
reroll.
I should put a sticker out. Let's put a sticker out.
All right, you're all of you have stickered.
And we still haven't rolled it.
Well, here it is.
Oh,
Joe's gonna get it right
honor
here.
the helm. Honor the helm.
Honor.
Honor it.
Honor it. I knew you did not.
The CD is getting sponged.
Tired.
I'm tired of
It's just a dice game.
I'm tired of this honor. No honor
How
for the
dare
helm.
you?
Well, I'm trying to put it on precisely and not just slap it on there. So.
In order to honor the helm.
Okay, sounds good.
It's like
My turn? Oh, you have to zoom back now.
No, reroll.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna
That's the
reroll.
whole reason I did that.
Yeah, do that.
It's like, alright, so I'm like, no, I have to reroll. Alright. Okay.
Oh no. That's way better.
4, 6, 8,
No,
9.
okay.
10, 11, 12, 13. You need 2 and 2. It could happen though. Why are you shaking your head?
It's gonna happen.
Oh.
So I'm back here. Hey!
Yeah.
Hey.
We're all together and I'm
You
dead.
could go on the
I'm
other one
dead.
if you prefer.
I should be lying down. I'm dead.
Oh yeah, you're dead.
It really doesn't matter.
What would I
He's
do?
going
They would
to
say
come
1
get
to my.
you.
So that would be. It's going to still take me 2 turns to run back there. I'll go up here then.
Oh, ending.
Oh yeah, the landing is this one.
Yeah.
Oh, then I probably don't want to do that.
Yeah, because that's a lot of ways. That's
1, 2, 3,
That's going to go away.
3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe
yeah,
if he
he's gonna
rolls
get rid
enough.
of it.
No, I mean, you're going to have to get rid of one.
Oh yeah. And then
She's
Melissa's
going
gonna
to get rid of one, so it's
Yeah.
going to go away.
Even
and
though
then
I'm
I'm going to end up
dead.
here.
Oh no, Melissa doesn't get a turn.
I'm
She's
Oh,
dead.
that's
dead.
right, okay. And then he's going to remove like 2. Right?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know how this is gonna work with the portal being so far from the landing.
Oh, I didn't realize that. That it's a temporary fix. Little one.
Oh, I don't know.
God.
I guess there's. Yeah, I
Never
mean,
used
that
it in
doesn't
wax,
like
I never had
the
braces.
portal would collapse
so-
into the. I don't know.
I would think he would not want the portal to collapse, but I'm guessing the portal's gonna have to move to another tile. Because this is you can't break the path, so
Yeah.
I have no idea how that works. We don't have rules for that. It don't look good for the heroes, guys.
Says you cannot collapse a tile that would cause this region to be unreachable.
Right.
Right.
The second tile in the basement. The third tile that's going to be destroyed is the portal tile.
The what?
The third tile that will be destroyed in the basement is the portal.
Oh.
What happens when the tile with the portal on it gets destroyed?
So wait and see, I guess.
Oh, you know. We don't have rules for that.
Ah. So it's Ronald's turn.
And still waiting on
Well,
Joe to decide where to put his
Yeah, I
first.
mean, if I put it here, you're gonna run away, so he's gonna attack me
Probably.
here. So,
Them's the bricks.
and so I'll go up here and see what happens. Because I'll have to run anyway. Or do you want to stay down here?
I was thinking I'd go back up and start looking for tiles.
Oh,
I mean, at this point, we need more tiles.
well, I moved 2. Am I stopped?
Oh, once you did this, it says your turn ends.
Okay.
Oh, right, because you did the room teleport or landing teleport.
So at the start of my turn, I'll destroy this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The kitchen.
Oh, and it's,
It's an omen.
There aren't any omens.
Trigger the omen.
Trigger the super haunt.
the super
Super hunt.
The double haunt.
Well, you can eat while you're there.
What's that gonna do?
I don't know.
It doesn't help sanity.
What you writing in there?
I'm just,
Doodling?
you know, covering over the.
What was your text for this character?
In that case, you do not draw a card and you do not lose moves.
Okay. So it's like you discovered a non-tile. Like a non-icon tile.
Yeah. I mean, knowledge is being used for nothing at this point.
Yeah.
But also might is being used for nothing because he's only attacking with the crossbow.
It's not stupid.
You know what I should have done? I should have attacked him before I left.
Where's
Case of the shouldas over there.
the early morning? Early morning start. The late morning start. Late morning start.
Alright, Melissa is
Are you
done.
out? Oh yeah, you're out of speed.
Have you moved everything?
I'm done. That's all I can do.
All right, I will.
You can't go to another room?
It was 1, 2 to move off, 3, 4, 5 to move off of that space because the monster.
Oh, the monster's there.
Moving
Okay,
into the
okay.
hallway.
1, 2.
2, and I'm gonna shoot Joe. I need 6 dice, please. Or 5 dice, not 6. Just 3. Speed.
Speed. I got 4.
Oh no. It's a fast one.
6. Nothing happens. Because he's a space away from you.
Yeah, and that was one.
Oh, that's nice. All right. So it's the monster's turn. The monster will roll for speed.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh, it's not so bad. 5. Okay. 1 collapse. 2, 3 collapse.
No, you can't do that.
Why not?
You want to move out of the space where both of us are, it's going to cost you 2 extra movement.
Oh. There's something in the book about that.
What?
Actually, there's something in the book that probably would have helped you move like 1 more. Does not act as an obstacle.
Well, then I should have been able to move one more space past that kitchen.
Well, go for it. What? Is that bad? Oh, he's gonna take your item? No, you don't have an item.
Anyway,
No, but an event happens.
what is it saying there?
Small obstacle.
Cramped passageway.
Oh.
I don't have any items, so that doesn't happen. Book of Flesh. An old diary of someone named Jack. The book is bound in the tanned flesh of an unknown animal. You glance through its pages. Make a knowledge roll. 6. Gain 1 sanity.
Oh, that's good.
If I could get back to the portal, that'd be good.
Okay, so it
So
does
now-
not act as an obstacle. Does that go both ways?
No.
So you're still an obstacle.
Unless it says specifically,
And just it does not
look
act
over
as
there
an
on that
obstacle.
card.
Oh, right. So that, let me go, just go through this card just for the future. Monsters make a speed roll at the start of their turn to determine their moves. This applies to all monsters of the same type. Monsters don't take damage from tile effects. Monsters can't discover new tiles. Monsters may use special movement on cards or tiles. The trader chooses the result if there's a die roll, unless it would allow them to discover a new tile. Monsters can't carry or steal items, omens, or objects. Monsters don't take actions, including attack, except for when the haunt says they can take it. So that does not cover any of that.
Yep.
Okay. So let's go 1, 2.
After the haunt starts, opponents act as small obstacles.
He was-
Heroes are opponents to the trader,
here.
and monsters
You were-
vice versa.
No, you were here. No,
Yeah,
that's
he
right.
was
You were
They're
there.
starting it, yeah, starting over.
I'm going 1, 2.
That's
Any
not
questions?
That's not connected.
But he can walk through that.
Okay.
3. Let's do that. Back here. And let's go. I had 5, right? So let's go
Hey,
here.
Katie.
Hello, Katie. They're trying to hurt me.
I'm right now dead.
He's
So-
definitely hurting us. We haven't even touched him.
Yeah.
My turn is done.
I went the
So-
wrong way, and a guy got me.
Can I go find
He's
another
gone.
room?
Yeah, but you have to destroy something first.
True.
I went the wrong way.
Destroy the one I'm on.
I should just stay in the basement.
I'll do that.
Should I just stay in the basement? I killed you
Should
in the
I
basement.
run? Should I run for the portal again?
Yeah, but you caught me on
I
the ground floor and whopped me, so I tried to run and.
more items or ways to
Starfleet.
increase sanity.
Yeah, I went the wrong way and a guy got me. Now I'm dead.
Is that what you wrote?
Mm-hmm. I went the wrong way and a guy got me.
Yeah, it's true. You did. All for my ancestors. For my ancestors.
Groundskeeper.
I thought you were supposed to be rolling dice or something.
Oh.
And y'all are like running from room to room.
The more of those items we find, the more power we get.
Oh, heirloom stuff. Right. Y'all were trying
More
to
items.
do it without it.
Yeah. But I mean, how many of those are heirloom ones? So, I mean, I've done 2.
Don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8.
So 5 of these are. But you never know. The item could just be something good. Could be like, move wherever you want, or teleport to the.
Yeah, she's crunching like crazy.
I don't like the smell of that. It's got some smell to it.
Oh,
It smells
please.
like meat.
I'm dead anyway.
Oh, just
Goodbye, old cruel world. Tell me when you need me again.
So if I move, I could just get here, but it might help. Or should I do it? Do I need to go discover more spaces?
If you want to go back and try to get back to rolling again, you can do that.
I mean,
Mine is, I think, my sanity is 6 now.
Yeah. I was just trying to figure out how to.
I would get 12 dice.
Your speed 5. You got 5 speed.
I can get there in 2 turns.
Yeah. Well,
She's not coming back, Jenna.
you have to
She's
move.
done.
You go 1, 2.
I know. I already timed it out.
Okay.
No, she'll come back
Well,
like
for me, it was
'cause
2,
this is a
3,
gauntlet.
4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. See, it took me 3 turns to get there.
All right, thanks, Arflick.
So, can I go look for?
So here's what people are saying online about the whole obstacle thing. It's like there has not been like an official reply, so it doesn't really change anything.
I mean,
It's
the
just-
rule book is very clear.
Right. It's just they're saying it's illogical.
It's illogical.
Which, well, yeah, because the ghost is not an obstacle to you.
Oh, you mean in this particular situation?
Correct. Because the ghost is not an obstacle to you,
You mean the other way
and
around?
the other way around it is.
I don't know.
It doesn't work in your favor, so I'm gonna say
So I can just move over here.
Yeah, you could. You could do that.
Let's find a room.
The bloody room.
That's not good.
It is good. You can search and get an item.
Oh.
First, you have an event. There you go.
Unfinished painting. So unfinished painting of a girl at a feast. Remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
Make a knowledge roll.
There you go. Three.
You struggle to make it better, but only make it more hideous. The girl seems to stare at you in anguish. Take 1 die of mental damage witnessing what you created.
1 die. You got rid of that.
Yeah.
Finally came into play and we don't have it
I
anymore.
don't have it.
2.
you like have a good game, friends. Thanks, Arthur.
Don't take it to sanity if you can avoid it.
Joe, why Melissa sad? Melissa wanted to eat stuff,
She's also dead. So.
and she's dead. So yeah.
So you can do a search here. Draw the top card. So you have to make a speed roll.
Sorry to do that.
Oh, but if you fail, you're gonna lose a sanity.
Oh, but you need those item cards.
So it's lose a sanity, gain a card that will give me back the.
Well, no, it's not one or the other. You could just get the item.
Yeah, I mean, there's a boon, but there's also a chance it just offsets. And we may not get an heirloom item.
Yeah.
But one less card, gotta go for it.
Might as well, because I'm not going to be. And if I find it,
If he's saying to do it, that means we really shouldn't, right? Because he wants us to fail as hard as possible.
True.
we shouldn't do it.
I don't know. It's up to you, man.
I can't get back down there
Okay.
anyway. But if I find something, either I find an heirloom item and you know where one is, or I remove an heirloom item so you can find the next one.
Okay. Go for it. 6.
Hey, that's a draw.
Draw the top item card.
Yeah.
And we need to put a search token.
It's not an heirloom item.
Hey, it's one less item though.
I got a cask.
Where's the searched token?
Those white ones.
It's a cask. It's a drink, and you make a knowledge roll.
Could be good.
Want to use it?
No, because it's just heal 1 trait.
Ron
Yes,
still
if
has his heal if you
If
fail.
I can lose 1 sanity
true.
and gain 1 might.
Ronald is a medical practitioner.
You roll
Says
this, you can
Draconics.
draw a new tile.
Knowledge rolls 3.
Draconics.
Alright, let's just see what happens.
Anything bad could happen?
I can lose a sanity, but I would gain 1 might.
Okay. I mean, I've pretty much resolved that we're going to lose at this point.
That's what I'm saying. Let's just see what Hail Mary stuff goes on.
Okay. 2.
Madness, you flee. Draw the top tile of the stack and place your figure on it.
Hey, that's actually good.
Well, it says outside, so I'm guessing we cannot do that because there isn't an
Oh,
outside
right.
anymore. So we'll take the next one. Ground floor. It's the library. Where would you like to put it?
3 choices. Or 4 choices.
I think maybe here.
That's what I was thinking. What's the event on it?
It's a
I mean, what's the
moment.
special function?
Oh,
I was study action.
Yeah, you could either lose all moves, gain a knowledge, or lose a sanity. You don't want that.
And I guess I'm done now.
Okay. I need to destroy a tile, so I'll destroy this one.
Useless
it's
to
done
us. It's done its duty.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna move here, attack you.
Bring it.
I get 6 dice. Two, 4, 6.
I need 2 more. So might.
Yeah.
4. So I take 2.
Or I could steal the brooch.
What does that do?
It lets you move extra spaces for each ghost on your space.
Can you take the crossbow?
Oh, I can take the crossbow. Should I do that?
Or wait, the one that lets you move further on the ghost on your space, but there's not many ghosts for you to get a bonus from though, would there?
Not right this second, no, but other spaces might have some on them. Yeah, I'll take the crossbow. Look what it has on it.
Yes.
He's
Genius.
just sitting over there with all this knowledge. He doesn't say a word.
Genius.
I said how many were.
It's his own item.
Counted the stickers correctly.
We're going Hail Mary.
You still have moves left.
Uh-huh.
Through the
2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright. Now it's the end of your turn, correct?
I better check and make sure everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, well let's gotta go first here. So I'll go 1, shoot Joe.
You don't have a crossbow
I don't have
anymore.
I just gotta go punch Joe like a normal person.
three. Might
But I can attack with speed. I'm not going to though.
Oh, because you're a hunter?
attack with speed.
No.
Yeah, you should go for
Speed.
speed.
That sounds like a good choice.
Nope. Might. Ah.
5. So you take 3 damage.
Alright, monster's turn. Kill this room.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I gotta roll speed.
Rolled speed.
3.
Kill that room. 1. 2, 3. That's fine.
Did you move?
Oh. No, I didn't move. So I could move 1 more. I mean, I won't though, because it's going to get removed anyway.
What
Most
move?
likely.
He had 3 movement. He didn't have to move to kill that one.
It's true.
Unless there's something I don't know about.
No, it's fine. I just any way it went, I was only going to get rid of 2 rooms. I mean 1 room.
Alright, back to me.
Yep.
So you have to kill the library.
Alright. Should I run away? Or should I look for another room?
You can, I mean... could always do your cask after you look. Or you can come run and try and just roll dice like a maniac.
Well, I can't get there. I mean, it takes me 2 to move off of here.
Yep.
And then 3, 4, so I'll be there. And then it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3.
Ugh. But you might find a spot with a secret passage on it.
So I should look for the.
Plus, the more you find spaces, the more they have to spend here killing the spaces.
Killing space. Yeah, so that's fine. I'm diversion.
The master bedroom.
That's where we put it.
You can move again.
I will move over.
Here.
Yeah, I'll move over.
The less connected they are, the better.
Yeah, that's what.
Look. You found an item.
And the lady.
Here you go.
Move them to the room.
Yes, the spectacles.
Oh,
But it's not a.
you could make it your thing. You haven't done one this turn. This game.
Seeing the forbidden comes at a cost. You may lose 1 sanity to reroll a knowledge roll you just made. The second hit. You only choose to roll just the blank dice instead of all dice.
Do you want to do it?
When you do the reroll here, is that when you put the thing over there?
Mm-mm.
It says you just reroll the blank dice instead of it.
Yeah, so it goes with this. You may lose 1 sanity to reroll a knowledge roll, but this, if it's your heirloom, it only rerolls the blanks. How many more of those stickers does he have?
6.
I'll do it. I don't know. I know what the thing is though. I'm not gonna get down there with it though.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't know.
So do you want it for later?
That's not really good.
That's why I didn't do it.
Yeah, I mean
I've
that's
drawn
come
that
up
one
before, and I'm not gonna be able to.
I've drawn that before.
And then I'll drink from my cask.
All right.
Make a knowledge roll. Oh, I should have done that. Then I could do the.
So do you want to?
How many do we have left of that?
You have 6 left.
Wait, what's going on?
He's still thinking if he wants
Sure,
to make
let's
this thing
do
or
it.
not.
Let's do it. We're doing Hail Mary.
Is the cask better with the heirloom?
It's a
cask
knowledge
is
roll,
knowledge
so I can
roll.
do the knowledge roll reroll.
Oh my gosh, okay. There you go.
Now what you do there?
Oh, sorry.
That really stuck to me. That's it. I got it.
Not that bright.
Oh, I didn't do it. Good job.
Jesse's like, could you guys just hurry up and die, please?
No, I was gonna say hurry up and just
Okay.
finish me. I figured this would have been over.
It should have been. It really should have been.
A 2. I can lose a sanity. So
But you want this, right?
draw the top tile. Yeah, madness. You flee. Draw the top tile on the stack and place it.
Well, this is upper. This is outside. Outside.
Any more?
Outside. Outside.
There's no
Outside. Outside. There aren't any more.
Oh snap! This is it.
So you did that for nothing.
Did it for nothing.
The end is here.
But I could.
Well, it does count as a +1 if we manage to get it underneath the thing.
That's true.
But should I?
Hey,
do
Jesse
that?
J.
Hey, Jesse J. Not Jesse J.
Mm.
I can lose a. What would happen if I got a 4?
Melissa is
That's what I'm saying,
on
I don't want to. I would take
eating
away
break,
that.
I guess.
Heal 1 trait.
Yeah.
That's
So
like
she
a-
died.
I'm going to
She
help a
died.
little
She
bit.
died.
You're done?
Yep. Oh, that's so bad.
Not so bad. Not so bad.
No, I mean we're just running out of options. That's what I'm saying. We're out of.
So I've got to
winner
either
right
destroy this one or I've got to destroy this one. Which would you like?
What's the best one to do?
Well, this is gonna. I think this helps him too much, so I think you should do this one.
Okay, move me over there.
Does that help me?
It would put you back here where you could get.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Either way, I'm going back there.
Well, I mean,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Roll it up.
Strum. Bowie crossbow. Return to your world, O spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 6 is 13.
Wow.
I've got
this
8.
has got to be it. Oh my gosh.
God. What happened?
Nothing good,
What?
that's for sure.
Okay, I get
Okay.
5 more.
It can still happen. All twos.
It just wasn't our game, Joe.
Just need 8. That's not terrible. Okay, well.
2, 4, 6,
can you
8,
do?
10, 11.
The portal, shimmer, blah, blah, blah.
Uh-huh. I guess I'm going back to here. Or should I go back to your spot?
If you come where I am, well, that just slows you down, and we're gonna have to waste turns.
Yeah, but there's another one of those.
Yes. Can you? You can't get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? You can't get there.
I can't get there with that unless I raise my speed somehow.
What happens?
Those dice hate you. Yeah, no, yeah. I had 13 dice, and I needed to make 13.
Yeah. How much did you end up
What?
making?
So
11.
there's a question. What happens if the stairways disappear?
We're going to have to start here now from then on.
No, I mean, what if we're trapped over here and the stairway disappears?
We'll all appear
it'll-
here.
As soon as that rune tile disappears, we all move.
And then we'll move over here.
Yeah. I mean, he probably is going to destroy all 3 of those tiles on his turn.
Yeah.
And I'm going to
Depends
end
on
up there
Depends
anyway.
on my speed roll.
Oh, but so are you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Chances are we'll all end up in the same place at the start of Joe's turn. Because he's going
If
to
he
have
rolls
to
at
destroy.
least a 4, he's going to do that.
Because he has. Well, also Joe has to destroy a tile.
Oh, yeah, you have to destroy a tile on your turn.
So if I just destroy 2, then Joe can do it. Is it my turn?
Oh, it is fitting that.
Oh wait, you were.
I'm just going to decide where I'm landing. Joe is not giving me input.
I think.
Oh, I don't. I think.
I think.
I'll
he's
be
gonna
down
end
here
up
at some
there.
point.
Exactly.
All right,
That's
so
what
I'm just going to stay where I am. Go ahead.
This guy first. Let's punch Joe.
He wants to punch you, Joe.
I have to.
This is your chance to kill him.
Punch Mary. The Hail Mary spectacle.
4 dice.
My character's name's Mary.
Hail Mary.
Die, Mary.
Oh,
6. Now they roll well. 4.
Take 2. I could also steal from you, huh?
Instead of doing that.
Yeah, I'll take those spectacles.
So don't lose any stats. He's stealing this.
I'll just take those. Give y'all one more thing to do. Alright, monster's turn. Let's invoke this. Oh, I need to roll for my moves. I haven't used any yet, but 1. Ooh, so I can't move. Can I? No, it just takes 1 additional.
1, right?
Oh, so I would need 2 to move, right?
But
Oh,
it
that's
says
fine.
he does. Didn't you say that he doesn't have to?
Logically, but not the rules.
I think maybe. I mean, sometimes they do that because it doesn't face logic, but because of the style of the game.
Sure.
You know? So maybe it's.
He doesn't
So
account
maybe
as an
it-
obstacle.
We don't.
Yeah.
He doesn't count as an obstacle for us,
Yeah.
but we still count as an obstacle to you.
But it didn't make the
Yeah.
counterpoint, so I think maybe that.
It didn't make the counterpoint, yeah.
that
Seems
but it's
strange.
also it is a bit strange, but it also, I mean, because that's a pretty powerful thing. You can start removing. As far as he can move, he can remove.
Everything.
And so
He always moves back, though.
one of the things we could have done
Right.
is attacked him if I had not broken the mirror. And so if we can't corner you, then that makes that.
I didn't make it destroy a mirror.
No, what I'm saying is like there's a way for us to attack him if we had not done that. That's what I'm saying. Like, so if you're not affected by us being in the room, then it makes it harder for them to capture the monster, right? So
Yeah.
So it's Joe's turn.
So this says monsters may use special movement on cards or tiles unless it would allow them to discover new tiles. So they can be given things?
No, like a secret passage.
Secret passage.
Oh, right. It
Special
says cards,
movement.
though. Cards or tiles. That's what I'm saying. Like,
They can't hold items
yeah, I didn't think so.
There might have been. There might be cards
unless
that
it
warp.
specifically says they can hold an item.
There might be cards that warp
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So
So the monster's done.
Seems so.
Joe, you
So
have to
master
destroy
bedroom.
this.
what if I attack him? I got 3 and 3.
Could be
3
good.
and 4.
Could be bad. Could get you killed.
I could die. I mean, all I can do now is run, which he'll catch up with me, right? Because it's gonna take me 2 to get off of his space.
Your speed is 4. I mean, if you attack him and you manage to steal those those spectacles, you could come give them to me. I don't think it's likely with your 3 dice and his 4 dice that you'll be able to roll 2 more than him, but...
And he's done it before. That's why I got hurt.
You roll 5 blanks, sorry.
Yep, that's exactly what will happen.
So those blanks have been used up. Maybe the good rolls are coming. But I mean, otherwise he's gonna he's gonna attack me next.
Yep.
Either way, so might
Yep.
as well just do it and try to either do something to him or I could. This is bad. So this because you lose 1 in every trade. If I do that, this doesn't help.
All right, well, decide. We've been at it for 2 hours.
I'll attack him. Let's just see what happens. Because I just
Attacking.
maybe
Bring it, son.
No.
6.
3.
Take 3.
He's dead.
I'm dead.
Oh, good. Ghosted.
Then we still died there before, right?
No.
Nope.
We need an item pile.
So the item pile is going to move too? No, it didn't say that moves, huh?
Yeah, I would guess that it just
It's
disappears into the whatchamacallit.
Yeah, into the void.
Gets pulled through into the portal.
Yeah, monster inhabitant or players.
Alright, well, on my turn, I have to destroy that.
We all would.
Where even is Joe?
Whoosh. He was
I was
dead
on
in
there.
the entrance hall.
I lost to
Oh,
the
gee whiz.
We all whoosh on over to that thing.
We're married.
Should we center it? Just for camera's sake. There we go. Perfect. It's the end game right here. Mano y mano.
Well, I'm gonna attack you.
Attack me?
Yeah. I mean, I might as well have 6 might.
You might as well. Hey, that's pretty good.
6.
You should have saved that for your portal.
It's not that great for a portal roll.
Yeah. One more. Go. 2. That's what, 4? 1, 2.
I think I'm gonna steal the spectacles.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright.
I don't have anyone to operate on because I'm the only one left. What's your sanity over there?
Sanity's 3.
Oh, I'm not that bright.
What?
Should have attacked you with sanity.
Attack my brain. Well,
Yeah.
you still won, but is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Rolling.
I think it is.
First. Oh wait, no, I gotta go first, right?
You go first.
I don't have anything to do. I guess I'll just stay here. I'll leave this tile in place. No. Yeah, I have nothing to do. So I'm just gonna stay here. Monster's gonna go. Rolling for speed. That's 5. So let's go 1, 2, 3,
Oh, I forgot you can move through walls.
4. Yeah. The next one that kills the portal?
Or the one you... Yeah.
Yeah, because the landing can't go. So that was 5 moves. We're done.
Okay. It's the start of my turn.
Yes.
I have to destroy a tile, but do I destroy the one with the portal on it? I don't have rules for that.
My rules are the same as yours, so that would be the next one according to these rules.
So what happens to the portal then?
When the portal collapses, I win.
Oh. I'm like, tell me what happened. You're like, I'm not going to tell you.
Well, it's very specific.
The next one that could be collapsed would have to be the cistern.
Yeah.
So you win.
I win.
Fine.
Jesse won.
The last soul plummets into unseen depths below.
Why did you not
No, you don't read that.
Oh, right, the other one. 63.
I left my cup sitting on the counter.
Bleak Journal.
Hold on.
It's still accurate, probably, though. I'm just thrilled that, my ancestors got vengeance.
Over dice.
You did not
Overnight. Hey,
Oh, that's
so counts.
roll.
The final collapse of the house leaves a ragged skeleton of a structure, and this, a hole in the foundation in the house. In the foundation of certainty. The house can be rebuilt, but this chasm is a wound torn in the flesh of reality. It will never heal. From somewhere you hear the frantic whispers of the groundskeeper. The first lock is open. He is almost awake. Open door 4. Door 4. In the Folium Infernum, place the sticker you find there on the tile that had the portal token, the cistern, I guess. Well, not the cistern.
Ooh, I've seen one of those in the other games.
So there's no more cistern in the game.
No, that's the big hole.
Yeah, that's that bad one for the original. No,
Turn over the next card in the Legacy deck and follow its instructions. And there's more to read, but I guess we'll do that first.
The chasm.
A chasm.
I did not like the chasm. Chasm's bad.
Yay, chasm!
Draw the next 28 cards from the Legacy deck. These are Otherworlds cards, a new deck to be set up at the start of each game. Without looking at them, put those cards into the box. You will learn about them next game. Destroy the last card in this deck, L89, this, to end the first Legacy deck. So these are the Otherworld cards. Those are going to be used in the next game, it sounds like.
Other worlds.
Okay, that's better than the chasm in the original.
Neato.
I like that. That's,
You may explore the Otherworlds from this tile.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Yeah, it's not fall.
Yeah, it's not like, ah! The chasm's
Alright,
bad.
reading on.
I like that.
The trader puts their family crest on the deed to the house.
Dun, 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 dun. Something that's not
Finally.
purple.
Yeah, something that's not purple.
Wait, but it's all been red and purple. What's going on? Why
Well,
they don't want to give us the deed?
you had the chance.
I would have gotten it last time, except I had bad roll.
It
We
seems
would
like
have Ronald would have gotten it again this time, but we had bad rolls.
The dice were definitely against us in that one.
according to Magardy,
It's the only way I
the
can
dice
win.
hated you in this one too.
Yeah, it's true.
But Samantha didn't die again. Yay!
Yeah, she lives on.
She lives on.
Did she? Because she got sucked into the portal.
Oh.
Did she? But they didn't say she died.
I don't think I'm going to play her next time.
Yeah, let her die with the portal. That's up to you, I guess.
Let
It's
her
really
We'll
simple.
see.
Yeah.
She's in the other world now.
The spirits summoned took residence in the cracks in the basement, occasionally pouring out in fits of madness. Add mist from the walls, P239, to the event deck.
P239. P239. There we go.
The ancestors, so bent on revenge, Remember when y'all killed poor Brutus? That's who's coming back. That's who's doing all this. Brutus. He will find a way back into this world. Add revenge from below. P248 to the event deck. From time to time, the veil of death descends upon the house, and all within are shrouded in the quiet of the grave. P256, silence to the event deck. If a hero broke the hand mirror,
They did.
destroy that card.
Where is it?
Add P260, the shattered hand mirror, to the omen deck.
260. Here it is, shattered hand.
So Joe, you destroyed it? I mean, you broke it, you destroy it.
I had to rip it up.
Yeah.
All
On
right.
camera.
You shattered the mirror.
Pieces.
Talking to your ancestor revealed secrets from the abyss. You can make good use of this newfound skill. Add a seer P209 to the available calling cards. Oh, right, calling.
Seer.
If any of the cards P221, P224, and P246 are still in the purgatory deck, destroy them.
Wait,
They're
what's
not part of your
Tell
story.
him the numbers.
221,
221.
Is it there?
224,
224.
246.
246.
The end.
Those are destroyed, you said?
Mm-hmm. They're not part of your story.
Oh!
I don't think,
Ah!
I, don't think
Were
I
they?
saw 221.
It's fine. It probably was part
It's
of
an
our story.
image in the mirror and it says it backwards. This will help.
It goes from 219 to 223.
That was in the original as well. All right.
So that's chapter 5.
You have the
Chapter
dice.
5.
Yeah.
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 Well, it should have been over literally on the first dice roll.
So what do we think of chapter 5?
I died. A horrible death. But I will say, in all honesty, when I went out after I ate, I got all my papers graded. So thank you for
For killing you?
keeping it going as long as you did, because I got my
So much cardboard on the
test
table.
graded. So
That is a
I'm
level.
only kind
Live
of
well.
okay now that I died because I got some work done.
I'm going to say that Samantha lived, but she's not going to proceed on into chapter 6.
She retired. She's like, I'm done with this house.
Well, you kicked her out of her house. You actually sent her house into a portal.
Horrible death.
True.
And she's smart.
Maybe she went to the other worlds to live on her life in her old house.
Maybe she did.
Maybe
We'll have to
she
see
did.
what happens in the next chapter.
All right.
Don't
Horrible
Bum,
death
bum,
and she smiles.
Bum. Hey, all my students got all A's on their tests, so I am ecstatic.
If you are watching this on YouTube, go ahead and hit subscribe and you can watch all the rest of these. If you're watching on Twitch, we're going to continue on so you can keep watching right now.
But until next time, the box
Is closed.